World USA. Get a what? All right, we're ready.
I wonder if I need to take any of them in the house because I might need a cookie tonight.
No.
I might need a cookie
If you take them in the house, I'll eat them.
All right, it's a possibility. That's why I bought them.
That's one thing I like about that man in that pantry.
I might want extras.
Well, if you do, you can put a few more in there besides 3 or 4.
I might be hungry. Put stuff in there.
Rolling down the road, got my sights set high. From Tennessee skies to the mountains, wide in my road trek Zion, chasing the sun. Woodall's RV in USA, living the dream, enjoying the day.
All right, so now what we got to say is, hi, I'm John.
I'm Melissa.
We are Woodall's RV USA. Got to do it again. All right, let's try it again. Hi, I'm John.
I'm Melissa.
We are Woodall's RV in USA. How about that? We might have got it that time. Let's do it one more time just for sure. Hi, I'm John.
I'm Melissa.
And we are Woodall's RV in USA. There you go. Now, see, that wasn't that hard, was it? This is going to be an adventure, right?
Yeah, it's going to be something.
Well, let's see. Was I retired?
5 years ago.
5 years ago?
5 years ago.
Oh, wow, it's been
You've been
a long
retired
time
for
since-
5 years.
Been retired for 5 years. Phew, I'm getting old. I tell you, whatever y'all do, don't wait this long to get started doing this. Do it if you can every weekend while you're young. But let's see, our dream was to get an RV and travel when we retire. And although we're not full-time travelers yet,
I still gotta work.
We're going to take trips on weekends. Plus, during the year when you get vacation, we're going to sort of take some trips. And we got one planned this summer. And we're not going to tell everybody what it is yet. We're going to wait just a little bit as time goes on. Because first, what we're going to do is on the weekends, we're going to be traveling to different places here in the state of Tennessee where we live. And we're going to be, this weekend, we're actually going to go to, we're going to take a trip back in time to where my family was from, over into Alabama. And so as we travel the different places we're going this weekend, we're going to show everybody a little bit about it. And what are you looking forward to?
Some scallops wrapped in bacon.
And what would that be for?
Just to eat.
What,
From Winchell's.
we're not in Florida.
No, but in Alabama we got some scallops too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to be looking for some scallops in Alabama somewhere or another. But that's okay. We can do that. So everybody, let's set out and see what we can find. That's a good thing.
We took a day off. I'm waiting to see how long it takes for you to get a phone call. I didn't bring my work computer either, so they're all up to date with that.
Sorry about their luck.
In 800 feet, turn right on Eastbrook Road.
Can you imagine traveling this road in a horse and a buggy? This was the original horse and buggy trail, which was originated, I think, back in 1923. People started coming over from Alabama and Tennessee to the little town of Winchester. Even my dad rode this trail from Gunnersville, Alabama to Winchester, where my grandfather said, I think it was when he was a little boy. And the first town we're going to is Scottsboro. But I think the first stop we're going to do is right up here on the right is the Walls of Jericho. In the little hills of the Cumberland Plateau, there lies a little gem of a hiking trail known as the Walls of Jericho. The Walls of Jericho is a 750-acre natural area that lies between Tennessee and Alabama. Legend claims that in the late 1700s, Davy Crockett explored this area with his family and owned land nearby. And a preacher who made his way to the Walls of Jericho in the late 1800s and performed baptisms there gave it a biblical name, and the name Walls of Jericho remains today.
I'll be fading in time. Oh, weeds in one frame at a time. Gotta hold the lead to win if you get it. Oh, merciful radio energy. When I call, will you call back to me? Oh, merciful radio energy.
This is your little town of Scottsboro, Alabama.
There's the unclaimed baggage. The home with the lost baggage.
So if you've lost baggage before, that's the place right there where you
At the airport.
be able to maybe either find it or it's being sold to somebody.
The buildings are old.
Oh, look at that church.
Ain't that pretty? Scottsboro Boys Museum now. That used to have been an old school at one time. Looks like they had some storm damage there. Roof's peeled up on it.
I don't remember any storms or anything that's been around here in a while.
Had to been some through there at some point in time. The
Some
roof
point
was,
in time, I know.
yeah, the roof was peeled up on it. See, the roof on that one's failed. Welcome to historic downtown Scottsboro.
That's where we should have turned out.
Yeah,
We didn't do
it's like
that.
everything else. It's a block. Just turn on the block.
Go up here and turn.
Yeah. Turn, make your block. It's the post office in Alabama. These cars are all parked this direction, so.
And this down here is where they used to have the first Monday. They used to have everything all the way around this whole square.
Have we been down here before when they had like a flea market or something?
That's what it was first Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's an old hammer store that was over here somewhere.
wonder if you can turn back right.
It's, well, I'm assuming it's one way, so this is the only way you can go in.
So actually, we come in that way.
Although the iconic store, built in 1922 by Cecil Word, it did not occupy the Hammer store until 1948. Since then, more stores have opened in Alabama and Tennessee, and today all 9 are operated by second, third, and fourth generation family members. Herb and Helen still operate Hammers on the square in Scottsboro. It is well known for its great bargains, latest styles, and the creaky wooden floors. But unfortunately, Herb died in 2015 after several years of declining health. His daughter Anita now manages the Scottsboro Hammer store.
And the good thing about being at Hammers is they have everything from clothes all the way that you can see, shoes, and more clothes. This store is just loaded. And I can remember this when I was a kid, that we used to come to Hammer store all the time. And if you're ever in Scottsboro, Alabama, be sure to come down on the square and come to the store of Hammers. It's a wonderful place.
And as a little boy, I can still remember walking across those wooden floors in Hammers, enjoying the day with my mother or my father while looking at stuff all through the store. Even Christmases at Hammers was wonderful, with all the toys and the little kids running and rushing to come and see Santa. You know, there's not many of these stores left because larger department stores has taken over. But little gems like this that you can come and visit in a small town like Scottsboro, Alabama is well worth the trip. I hope maybe my grandson or my granddaughter can enjoy coming and enjoy Hammers for many years to come. I know my wife loves to shop. As you can see her looking at dresses and smiling, just like my mom did years ago. This store has memories and several miles of footsteps across it. Even the floral arrangements that's inside speaks words that only these flowers can tell.
kick his chair.
I haven't seen you in ages.
Yeah.
Everybody doing okay?
He's mean to me.
Is she?
Yeah, I'm about that much better as henpecked man. I'm henpecked man, but I've been abused too as well.
Oh, baby.
Henpecked, but I'm abused henpecked man. So yeah, that's pretty bad being henpecked instead of being abused anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, now you just been doing these flyers here for that long, or you just?
No,
Or did
I've
you just work
been
in this?
doing it for about 5 or 6 years, I guess. I don't know exactly how long.
Well, you've been doing since I've been back. Shows you how to do it. So you've been doing it probably 8 or 10 years.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't kept up with it.
So have you worked for Hammers here for 23 years altogether? Yeah.
I've always been in men's over there, so started doing these flowers.
Most of the time, we got a million made up, but if it's like it usually is when the time the month of May is over, sometimes we don't have maybe 20 or 30 left.
Mother's Day.
Because there's a decoration every weekend in May.
Oh yeah.
Everybody does it at a different time. And then they have, in June, the first 2 weeks they have it. So it goes on for a long time.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we'll, but we're doing orders now, so what we got made up to sale is probably good. Because we'll have big orders that people get. So having a lot made up will be all right.
Yeah,
That's
we
amazing.
Made up. We've got over 300 made up.
300.
And from May, the week of Mother's Day, we'll sell around 200
Mother's Day.
normally.
No, yeah, if it's like it's usual,
And I'm working on
usually
an order here. I've got 2 of these lay-down bricks and then 4 vases to match.
Mm-hmm. Now, I forgot to ask y'all, what's your name?
Sammy Toro.
Sammy
my
Tom.
name's Betty.
Betty.
Betty Taylor.
Well, it's nice to meet you. I'm John
Nice to meet
Woodall.
you, too. Nice to meet you.
And my wife, Melissa. She is shopping.
Okay.
Thank y'all a lot.
It's good meeting you.
Yes, y'all too. Y'all have a
Glad
good
to
day.
see you.
And like I said, I can still remember coming down here when I was a kid and going on the square down here to what they called, what she said was First Monday. And that's every first Monday of the month. But she said it's not like it used to be. She said back years ago, like I was talking about, you could see people would have cows, hogs, goats, pigs, rabbits, chickens, ducks, geese, everything you could think of would be down here on the square. And you'd be able to go in and buy them. And one of the oldest buildings down here is W.H. Payne Drug Company. And it's basically painted just like it was back years ago. And that Payne's drugstore was established in 1868. 69.
All those flavors last spring.
Oh, look at that. I'm glad I'm on a diet. I am on a diet. That's why I like the spring here in the south. With all the dogwood trees and everything that's around blooming. It's a pretty time to be visiting places. So, what do you think about Scottsboro?
Pretty much buildings. This one here reminds you of that one that rock on it. What was in Mayberry,
Mm-hmm.
the rock place.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Granny that was up there in Mayberry. We got to see. Yeah. But it's amazing how they've been keeping up all these old buildings.
That's like the courthouse. There's a placard on the courthouse. You walk over there.
Yeah. Go check it out. What is that?
You know, Andrew Jackson, soldier, 7th Stateman. Jackson County was created by the state legislature in December 13, 1819 on Scottsboro, Alabama. On Rainer Jackson's time of visit. Knoxville at the time. This statue was presented by the citizens of Jackson County during the year of 1776 bicentennial 1976.
It's got a beautiful old courthouse. Let's see what it says. And this says Planters Tavern operator, newspaper editor, legislator, and land developer. He sought in vain to have the Jackson County seat moved from Belmont to the settlement that bore his name. After his death in 1963, his widow reached an agreement in 1868 with the county government whereby the site for the courthouse and jail was deeded to Jackson County on the condition that Scottsboro became the county seat. Incorporated by the state legislature in January the 20th, 1870, the town became an important commercial center in Shempy Point on the Memphis and Charleston Railroad. The gazebo on the courthouse square. In Scottsboro, Alabama. And this little place right here on the square is Scottsboro Tackle Company. And Gonzo Tackle across the street. Which I'm going to walk across right here. The Sassy Nana right on the square. It's a women's clothing and accessories and gifts. Variety bake shop. All kind of baked goods.
I can have one of them right now. And a big old Jim cream horns in there.
And on March the 25th, 1931, a group of hobos were riding a freight train in the South. At some point, a fight erupted, and the black riders forced the white travelers off the train. The ejected riders then claimed that they had been attacked by the African Americans. At Paint Rock, Alabama, the train was greeted by an angry mob, and police arrested the 9 black riders. 2 of the female white riders then claimed that they had been raped. 3 trials were held and lasted just days. Despite testimony by doctors who had examined the women and that no rape had occurred, the all-white jury convicted the 9, and all but the youngest, who was 12 years old, were sentenced to death. The announcement of this verdict and sentences brought a storm of charges from outside the South that a gross miscarriage of justice had occurred in Scottsboro. The Scottsboro case was a major U.S. civil rights controversy of the 1930s surrounding the prosecution in Scottsboro. All 9 of the black youths were falsely accused of raping 2 white women. The 9, after nearly being lynched, were brought to trial in Scottsboro in April 1931, and all were convicted. In 2013, all were pardoned by the state Supreme Court, and the rest is history, not forgotten.
And, well, this is a tour of Scottsboro, Alabama, down here on the square. We hope you enjoyed it. Now, we're fixed to be moving on to going to our camping spot in Lake Gunnersville. See you there.
Step by step, I've walked 100 miles, and I still ain't sure just what I'm trying so hard to find. The night seems longer and the wind blows louder when you wandered so far from home. If I cross your mind, say a prayer, I'll find my way and get off of this lonely road. Off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road, off of this lonely road.
If you like this content, please subscribe and hit that bell. We'll see y'all next week.
Get off of this lonely